Welcome to the all-new Good Morning Podcasters. Good Morning Podcasters is a currently semi-weekly podcast about podcasting that has returned from the dead after Tanner Campbell left it to die on a hill while he found fame and fortune podcasting about stoicism. Honestly, though, I really missed having a daily podcast about podcasting to listen to, and I'm excited to step into this role. And while I'm not going to start off by podcasting daily, though this is my third podcast this week and fourth if you count the trailer, I will podcast at least twice a week until I get my legs under me and figure this all out. And on all of that, just as I was stepping into the booth to record this, I read that Evo Terra is stepping aside from podcasting pontifications after 600 episodes. An amazing feat. Congratulations to Evo. Enjoy your new adventures. My name is Fuzz Martin, and I am a partner and the Chief Strategy Officer at Epic Creative near Milwaukee. I'm also a former broadcaster and radio program director. I'm a Virgo. I suffer from untreated ADHD like the guy who used to run the show. It's kind of a perfect fit. And today we're talking about one of the best free tools that you likely don't know about yet, because so very few of my clients know about this, but it is an ultra powerful tool. And that tool is the LinkedIn Insight tag. You probably have the Google Analytics tag on your website. Side note, if you have had Google Analytics running on your website for a while, at least, let's say, a year, make sure you've converted to the new GA4 tag instead of the traditional UA tag. We'll talk about that in another episode. But Google will be shuttering the UA tag soon, and you want to be sure that you're prepared. What is a tag? Well, when we're talking about tags, we're talking about a little snippet of code that goes usually into the header or footer of your website. This tag helps track users in order to gain insights on how many visitors are coming to your site, who is coming to your site, what their demographics are, what other websites they're going to, etc. If you're using Facebook or Instagram ads, hopefully you're using the meta tag to help build audiences that are similar to those who are visiting your website. And the one you're probably less familiar with is the one we're talking about today, and that is the LinkedIn Insight tag. Like most tags, this tag is designed for people who are advertising on the tag's platform. In this instance, it's meant to be used for advertising through LinkedIn. But here's a little secret. You don't have to use it that way. The LinkedIn tag will give you insights on who is visiting your site, like what their job titles are, what companies they work for, like the actual companies, what industries they're in, as well as some of the other usual audience demographics that's very helpful for determining your audience. This information is gold because it will help you determine what kind of people are coming to your site so that you can do things like advertise to more of those types of individuals, create content that will connect with those types of individuals, or discover new industries that are interested in your content. There may be people listening to your show that you don't know are listening. While it's not necessarily going to be a silver bullet for finding new audiences, it is a free and easy way to get more information about who's coming to your website, which you likely didn't have already. You can also set up conversions to see who is actually clicking on the podcast player on your site or clicking on outbound links to your Apple, Spotify, etc. accounts, which is super cool. So how do you get started with the LinkedIn Insight tag? It is very easy. To install it, first you have to go to LinkedIn and get started with Campaign Manager. That's their ads platform. Next, you'll create a new ad account. Don't worry, you won't be spending any money. I mean, you can if you want, but you won't have to. You don't even have to enter your credit card information. Then you'll want to create a new campaign. Go into that campaign, click Analyze, and then click Insight Tag. Then it asks you how you want to install the tag. You can either do it yourself, send the code to your developer if you have someone else doing your website, or you can use Google Tag Manager if you so desire. That's what I use. So follow the instructions. LinkedIn has very easy to follow instructions. but there are a number of YouTube videos that will help you depending on your website platform. So look around if you're getting stuck. Then install the tag, publish it, and then sit back and wait for LinkedIn users to visit your website. And then you're in business. Once it's up and running and it's had time to collect information, that data will be available in the campaign by clicking on Analyze on the left-hand side and then clicking Website Demographics. But be patient. It might take a while to collect all that information. Again, a big part of success with running a podcast or any business is knowing who your audience is and being able to find them where they are. The LinkedIn Insights tag is just another arrow in your quiver that will help you get there, but you really have nothing to lose by installing it and getting that up and running. Again, it's free. Don't even have to put in your credit card information. Thank you for listening to episode 3 of Good Morning Podcasters. There are images associated with the steps I just talked about on this show's Substack. Go to gmpodcasters.substack.com to subscribe. It's free. You can also get there from the show notes of this podcast. And soon we'll have a website up, I'm guessing within a week or two. Also, thank you to David Luce of Conscious Business Leaders for dropping this show's first 5-star review. What's up, David? Much love. Follow this show on Twitter at GM Podcasters. You can also follow me at Fuzz Martin, and I will talk to you again real soon right here on Good Morning Podcasters.